Good morning, everyone. We are the mods of the r/Clash Clans subreddit. You ever just have those weeks where you say, you know what, let's just let it burn all down?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about everything that Reddit is freaking out about and more, about even some of the cool stuff in the game. Liam Spencer here. I'm Rick. This is Reddit Talks Clash.
What are we calling this? Is this a podcast?
Red Clash.
So, guys, first of all, everyone here in the live chat, we have a giveaway. Liam's gonna drop links to it, so just keep an eye on the chat and sign up for that. We're giving away 5 Egypt sceneries. Gonna be giving away more of those on the sub, and I got a lot of stuff to give away by the end of the month. This subreddit. Also, Victor, if you're out there randomly, I am waiting to hear back from you because you won a giveaway on the skins. If I don't hear in the next couple days, I'm gonna re-roll that and give the February skins to someone else. First off, let's just get right into the biggest part of the new update, the Dragon Duke. Have you guys been using it? Is it too OP? How do you feel about it?
I have not been using it at all. I've just been upgrading it and upgrading the equipment for it, so I cannot comment on its ability yet.
I've seen it a bit, and I think it looks very overpowerful. I feel like it's like we don't need more air stuff. That was just my impression, just based on dragons and e-drags. And I think we kind of threw the whole balance off again. But maybe that's from a very like kind of out of date point of view as well.
I have been exclusively using the Duke on my main account. At least I've been screwing up CDB well on my my rushed alt and upgrading it. Like the first couple levels, you can, like I think I'm going to level 10 on him, and I haven't missed like really CDB attack where I didn't have him available on that one because they're all short to start. But man, this thing it ended up being stupid strong. So the easiest, simple to use Dragon Duke strategy out there is bring 7 revives and keep your Dragon Duke alive. Just let him solo a whole chunk of the base because he gets that like baby dragon style rage when he's alone. And you just keep reviving him. And as long as you have very, very basic funneling skills, you use the Queen's Giant Arrow, Warden and Minion Prince behind, just 8 super drags. You're wiping every base. Like in Legends, very easy. I'm crushing Legends for the first time in months. Normal mode wars, ridiculous. Like half my clan's using it. I just watched a guy do an attack a couple minutes ago. He had all of his revive spells left.
That's crazy.
I don't know what exactly they need to do to nerf it. The way it is right now, it's like the most obvious nerf candidate ever.
I mean, kind of like throwers, right, and meteor golems, or
Yeah,
way faster than those.
Like, dude, I'm getting not using most of my spells, most attacks, tripling in a minute and a half in Legends. It's silly. The Duke has so much working for him. Like, it's kind of embarrassing because I've obviously had access to the Duke a lot longer than anyone else, and I was doing a lot of like Sui style rushes with the Duke, and I was like, oh yeah, this is viable, but I didn't really like fully grasp just exactly how strong it was. Just letting him solo a corner. I was like letting him solo a corner and then recalling him and then dropping him behind like drag spam basically, which was strong, and I was getting it to work, but also just like, man, I should have just let it ride. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Of course, it took everyone else all of half a day to figure that one out, and now it's one of the more popular strategies you're seeing. Definitely easy. Duke is, man, yeah, like they're gonna have to nerf something on it.
Yeah, I wonder if it's the kind of thing where like the more people use it, or the like depending on how quickly people figure it out, the quicker it'll get nerfed. Kind of like how throws took a while to catch on, and that's why it took a while to nerf.
What pet do you use on him?
I'm using the Angry Jelly just because, so he goes straight in towards defenses.
I see.
Yeah, and then like the jelly wears off, and then he's just in a base. Like half the time he loses his I think they call it the Royal Rampage in game. I just say his baby drag ability. The way all his damage stacks up is insane too. It's like when he's alone, he gets whatever percent boost to his damage. He also he has reduced trap damage incoming. So he just sucks up all the air mines and all the air bombs in a base, and they do nothing to him. So, like, all your dragons coming through later aren't touched.
I mean, that alone just feels OP if he could avoid traps like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Well,
don't
like,
think we have anything else in the
demining
game
all
that
of
can
them.
do
yeah,
that.
yeah.
right?
He has insane self healing. You use his stun. You let him go in. You can send him into like straight into the town hall, into the guardian with like revenge tower, but right there or whatever, and it doesn't matter because his stun is giant. His stun increases his DPS. Like his royal rampage, rage, whatever it is, increases the damage of all that. It's just like cascading buffs to him when he's alone. Like as of this morning, everyone lost the buffs, so we might have a little bit of a reprieve, like a couple day break in in Legends until everyone gets his levels back up. But I don't know what they're gonna do. It does feel like, yeah, they got to do something. Which also people are gonna hate that too, because obviously everyone's like booking him now. Everyone's spending ore on these equipment. It just to immediately nerf it is gonna feel crappy.
But that's always the case. Like that's the same pattern over and
Yeah.
over.
And then it also makes me think, was it intended to make him strong and nerf him by the developers, do you think?
No, well, no, like I've never got the feeling that they make something so overpowered with the intention of nerfing it later. Just like that's always the accusation where they say like, oh, of course they want you to spend your magic items, before they nerf it. Yeah, no, like because there's lots of stuff that comes out that just no one uses anyway.
True.
I just think like the amount of playtesters they have, and you like creators do a little bit of playtesting and we give balanced feedback, but there's no way we're like the main body of people who are responsible for that. I would hope not. And so I think it's just, hey, like no one really like explored it enough to figure out like, oh, hey, he can solo half a base himself, and you just revive him and you get 80% of his enormous HP back. There's a lot of ways they could go with nerfing him. It's reducing some percentage of all these synergistic abilities that he has, or I've seen people say it's a revive problem. I don't think it's a revive problem because it's not like mass revive was a huge part of the meta before. So I don't
Yeah.
know.
I
Like,
wonder, like, how would they not have found this revive, right? Like, surely that's
I
the
I,
first thing
I don't know.
you think
y-
of.
yeah, like I told you guys how I missed it. Because I was like, oh yeah, this is strong. I tried a bunch of different stuff. I was trying to pair him with like the king and the stick horse together, and then trying to recall them both. I did, the Duke with the jelly and the RC together and try and recall them both. I tried suing him into a corner for a really good funnel. And then I was like, but most of the time I was like not thinking about just reviving him and continuing, and I was gonna recall him and then put him behind drags, which is in hindsight not the smartest way to use him. I can only speak for myself. That's how I missed it. And then also like we're playing with other stuff that's not yet to come too. So there's always like we're never testing one thing. So like I only have a limited amount of time to really like play and engage with new content. So it and then you divide that up between all the different parts of an update. So, I was also like, hey, I want to play with like the new, we got a slammer level. Does that matter? We got hound levels and we got super archer levels. I was doing a lot of super archer blimp to try and see if that was viable. So it's all just like, like personally, my job's not a playtester. That's how I missed it. I don't know what everyone else's thought process was. And for all I know, there were people who like identified it. It's because most all of our feedback is like done on a Google form. So like I have no idea what most people, unless I talk to you and ask you what you think, like I don't know what other people were testing on it.
So they knew about it and they still released it anyways.
I said maybe. I said maybe.
Probably.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, we
Who
don't know.
knows?
It's
Like,
all speculation, right?
yeah. Like every now and then someone will like make a public comment and be like, "Hey, this is insane and this needs to change." Like as soon as people figured out like 3 poisons can kill a guardian. That was like an open discussion. Like, hey, this is crazy and this needs to change. Like I think I first saw it because Itsu made a big deal about it in a sneak peek video. And yeah, when there is that kind of stuff, like they were able to fix that in time. But like, you know, if someone identified a big problem with the Duke, like, hey, reworking a hero and the 3 equipment he released with in that short of time, I don't know. But
Yeah, it could be part of the strategy.
I'll say I'm having fun. This is the most fun I've had in Clash in all of Town Hall 18.
It feels good to triple, yeah.
I was tripling in early Town Hall 18, and then before the update, it was kind of like until that insane thrower buff, I just felt like I was struggling, and I don't really know why. And I don't like I've just been having fun lately. I think a lot of it is just when they reverted all that stuff, like the last update, the attitude I've kind of had is like, okay, like a challenging Clash of Clans that we've been asking for a while, that some players were, me personally. I think that ship has sailed. So it's going to be an easier game. There's going to be spam stuff that's always an option. And that's something like I've just finally like, okay. Like I've accepted it. They tried to make 18 a little harder. And we heard nothing but like Legends is terrible. People are quitting. You know, like so many content creators were just like, this is disgusting. I was just like, people I used to watch do their Legends hits, you know, like in their daily videos were like dropping down to Masters because they just didn't want to play. So like, even though I always use the champs hit rates as like my measure for how easy the game is, like those weren't dropping. Those are still going up. But people were still saying the game was harder overall. It's weird. Anyway, anything else you guys have to say about the Duke?
I think he's too OP, but I'm happy because it makes a lot of people feel like they're good at the game, i.e. me.
Yeah, it's nice to have fun, strong stuff.
Yeah, and when you triple, it's like that extra sense of victory, especially because it's not a normal thing. It doesn't happen that often
Yeah.
for most casual players, I'd say. So I think it's a good way to boost morale.
All right, Spencer, have you gemmed your way through the new gold pass yet?
Yeah, I got everything. All 3 gems.
Are you using the prospector?
I used him one time, but he is pretty nice. It's really stupid though. Everyone's gonna unlock him on the last day of the month, or the last week of the month.
Yeah, we get him for the last 9 or 10 days or so.
Because it says on his screen, for me, it says expires in 23 days, 16 hours. And I was thinking when most people unlock him, their screen's gonna say like unlocks in 7 days. And I'm like, that's just not fair.
Is Prospector coming for free to play is a question. No, I wouldn't imagine.
Unlikely.
So. Like I don't like maybe at some point in the future. Like as of right now, almost nobody has used the Prospector except people like Spencer who gem through the pass.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for 99.9% of players out there, the Prospector is not unlocked yet. So like I would have to imagine they're going to want to get data on how much people are using him, how they're using him, you know, like what ore is mostly being changed to, and then they're going to take that data and, you know, make changes if necessary. I would hope. But no, I don't imagine them backtracking, like devaluing the gold pass now since it's part of the gold pass and giving that to everybody. But also, I don't really think you're missing anything. Like no one is out there saying like the Prospector is such an amazing value, because it's not. You're just hot swapping one ore for another. How much do you really need to do that? It doesn't help at all.
Yeah.
It's just it's like a convenience thing. Like every now and then you're gonna have a little extra of one ore and need another. And hopefully, hopefully when that happens, it's in the last 10 days of a month.
Yeah, but I still think over time it adds up. Like that's how I kind of initially felt about the Alchemist, right? Where I was like, who cares about changing resources? But when you're short on one, like for example, I mean, I always have too much shiny ore, and too many shiny ore. And so yeah, I mean, I think it is over time it will lead to a big gap between free to play.
Like The alchemist doesn't. The alchemist is a time saver. It's purely a time saver, and it's a good one.
Did
Like
you get a bonus with her?
yeah, you get it's like 10% or something. It's not
Mhm.
huge. So,
Yeah.
but like that 10% bonus is one attack's worth of loot. So
Yeah,
you're
but the
saving.
difference is you can't or you can't get every attack, right? Whereas loot you can. So
You're turning like 2 days of shiny from your daily star bonus into 2 days of ore or 2 days of starry from your star bonus. It's nothing.
every second counts. Like every second
So
you save makes a difference.
I'm not a math nerd. I'm not like a big EVE Online spreadsheet kind of guy. Like call me T of the Pineapples and Thorns podcast has done all this math, and hey, correct me if I'm wrong, T, if you're out there. I want to say his calculations on the prospector say at most it's gonna save you 2 days off maxing an epic. So it's
Yeah.
nothing. It's nothing. So yeah, but the thing,
In the short term.
yeah. The one prospector change that we did get is for some stupid reason they put a prospector button on the blacksmith, and there was an optional update a couple days ago that removed that button from the blacksmith. So that was cool. Man, I hated that button.
I accidentally hit that button so many times.
I was, and there's no reason for it to be there. Like
Yeah.
I think that's why everyone hated it. It felt like throwing the prospector and the gold pass in everyone's face, and it shouldn't have been on the blacksmith because it's a different building. Like if I want to use a helper, I'll go to the helper hut. Having the prospector button on the blacksmith, while I can't even use the prospector, is extra annoying. And it was in the spot. Like every time I went to upgrade my Dragon Duke equipment, I accidentally opened the prospector. So it takes you to a window that you can't even use of a different building that you don't want to be in. So I'm glad they at least fixed that one.
I hate those things. It's like dangling things in front of you that you can't have.
Yeah.
Or reminding you of
It's
your
extra
pain.
ironic when you have the gold pass and you haven't unlocked him. You just keep opening that screen. It's like torture.
Yeah.
It should have been kind of like how 1 gem donations used to be one of the first things in the past, so you have the whole month to use him. Then I think it would be
It'd
useful.
be more useful, yeah. But I think we're kind of testing it out to see like how much of a difference it actually makes before releasing him for longer, perhaps. Kind of getting the data on it.
I think the way they're doing the prospector right now is fair as long as they're willing to like adapt and make it a valuable addition. It's new. They don't really know how it's going to be used by the masses. Putting it at the end of the pass, it kind of feels lame. We'll see what they do with it in the future. I think waiting and seeing is a fair ask on that one. The way they changed the boost perks has been just a mess. We talked about it a little bit last time. They had pushed back the 15% and the 20%. They did. I forget if it happened out. I think it would have happened after our last recording, right? Where they said, hey, like, okay, like we're moving the 15 up to day 3, and they moved the 20% up a day. So now we get 20% on day 9, and we should get 15% on day 3. Although they messed that up, and they didn't move them to the right spots.
Yeah, I think they can still improve the communication as always. It's all about managing expectations.
Yeah, we're just a broken record when we say like I wish they would communicate better. Like and believe me, there's more we're gonna hammer on with communication in this one. First of all, like because they said, hey, we're fixing it and we're gonna have the stuff unlocked on day 3 and day 9, and then it ended up being day 4 and day 10. They gave everyone 1 builder potion and 2 research potions. Like, do you guys feel that was a fair
Yay!
trade-off?
Hey, anything for free, I'm happy about.
Absolutely not.
It doesn't feel like a lot. I expected Reddit to be more mad about that than they were, but I think it's like most everyone's just had to be burned out about whining about the gold pass at that point too. People did the math on it and say, okay, hey, for getting these perks 1 day later, 1 builder potion more than makes up for it. Especially when you consider like so many people just won't like it makes up for it even if you think I'm gonna have all 6 builders come free in that time period where where all 6 of your builders would have lost the additional 5% perk. So like if you're assuming like, hey, most people are gonna have fewer than all their builders like miss out, like yeah, it ended up being totally fair. It just like I know I said this in the creator Slack, but like man, this is your chance to like everything about the gold pass sucked. All the communication about it, people hated it. You had to make adjustments before it came out. Like, and you goofed on the fix. Like, one builder potion doesn't feel cool. Like, this is t-ball here. You know, like knock this one out of the park. Give people something that's gonna reassure them that you're listening and paying attention. This is your chance to be cool, and you guys whiffed hard. In my
Because
opinion.
saying you're paying attention and listening doesn't mean you actually are, right?
Even like the boost value overall, like the difference from the old pass to where the pass is going to be in the future, like where on the day 3 and day 9, like I've seen a lot of different people do math on it, but the math always lands on like we've only lost between like 0.7 and 1% of overall boost value. So the difference in the delay of when we get those perks is completely negligible. It's nothing. It is still a loss, which I think is kind of like, again, a miss. Like, no one should have been able to say, like, hey, the gold pass got worse. And even when you account for chests too, like, there's a guy in the CFF server apparently built this like simulation, and it's like, hey, like simulated 250,000 chests opening. So per month over 11 chests, the expected value you can get, according to this, and his name is like DDDDD 5Ds. So he was saying you can expect 2 days, 8 hours of build time, 1 day, 20 hours of lab time, and about 20 gems. So is that worth giving up those 11 spots of potions that you're going to straight up sell?
Definitely not.
Never.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. Like, progression is important, and like, it's kind of inconvenient for some of my accounts that needed the hero potions to do war because my heroes are low. But I don't know. I think it's fine, especially in the free pass. You're gonna get legendaries every now and then. You're gonna get epics. You're gonna get occasionally better items. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I'm glad at least they're experimenting with these changes and kind of trying out new things, which will hopefully lead to kind of overall more player satisfaction. So at least they're testing new things, right? It's not a stale, let's just leave it the way it is.
And speaking of chests, there was a change to where now a lot of decorations have upped the limit of how many you can get.
Oh,
so
yeah.
you're going to be able to get duplicate decorations that you already have out of chests. So a lot of people are pretty happy with that because they want more of the same decorations to use. I was kind of wondering, like, is that a bit of a nerf? Because now, like, if you already had a decoration, it removed that from the pool and left probably better options for you to get in the chests. So is duplicate decorations a good thing for decoration collectors, or is it like a nerf to people who want progression items?
Yeah, I was trying to think about why they chose to do that. And when you open up the store on the dragon event, 3 of them are old dragon decorations. And so I was thinking that's probably their whole rationale behind this. They're bringing back relevant-ish decorations so they don't have to make new ones.
Like as a business decision, yeah, like you
Yeah,
have all these assets that the game has to store. Like you can't say, "Oh, we're done with this, delete it." And it has to be there forever because people would have paid for it essentially. It makes sense from an efficiency point where you're not constantly needing to design all these decorations, and maybe you sell more. No, someone put shovels, and I almost said no, you sell more shovels, but you don't have shovel deco, so. This is why I shouldn't look at chat.
While recording,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Gotta justify the assets you put into the game, though. So
I don't know. Like maybe I'm just like in complaining mode after being on Reddit too much because like I don't really like if I get a decoration out of a chest, I don't really care. I would have rather had something better, but also like yeah, who cares?
I mean, I also feel that way, and then I'm like, oh, but at least I'm getting something that otherwise I wouldn't normally ever get. So I'm glad about that. Like, at least I have a few decorations from the chest.
So decos
Yeah.
only come in epic chest, correct?
I don't know. I'm not a deco guy, so like
From my experience, I think they do only come in epic. But
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure.
I just want to get more builder-based decos now. That'd be the only place I use them because I can like use different layouts, which we should have for the home base.
Yeah. A lot of people are saying we're gonna be running out of room now with this limit. And I wanted to ask, is there an official list of each deco and how many we can get that's been posted by them?
There's one in Slack. I don't know. Like, I can link it to you because I know some. I want to say maybe it was Seth. Like Seth Gaming was asking about it because he's like a cosmetic guy, I believe.
Are we allowed to comment on that or no?
I don't know. Like, there's people have data mined and found the list. I know that. Like, so
Yeah.
you can probably get it on the leak subs and see where, like, how many decos there are. As far as an official list that's publishable, I don't see why it wouldn't be. But I'll show you where it is and then
Yeah.
we can post it on the sub if you want later.
Because I was just thinking, numbers wise, the number of decorations in our village we can reasonably get now has probably tripled with all the repeats.
Yeah, because a lot of them went to like some are like limited to 4, some are limited to 10. Like I think all still have a limit, but now it's just instead of 1, it's a lot higher.
Yeah. So it makes me speculate they must have something planned for decorations or something related to home village layouts in terms of decorations because there's just too many.
I've seen bad ideas pitched before that I wouldn't care for, like, but I've never seen anything that like really looked that far along. Hopefully they're thinking about the future at least in that way because yeah, like they do sell decorations. It's a selling point of event passes now. I if people are running out of space, that would be cool. The solution I've pitched several times has just been let us do the builder base thing. Like let my home base be a display base. Don't make me put all my walls or buildings out. Even just let me fill it 100% with decorations. And if anyone's visiting me, they can see my whole map, 100% decorations, whatever. And then I have a base set to defend that if you're attacking me, yeah, like it's a real base. But if you're visiting me, who cares? I don't need walls on my home base, do I?
Well, to spell out your name, you do.
Yeah, that would be like if you want to use walls, cool. Like it's just make everything optional to show on your home base would be my solution.
That was one of the good ideas, Vic, right?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I think it's simple.
Yeah.
You know,
Do you have examples of bad ideas that were pitched to fix it?
NDA stuff, like because
Oh,
like
right,
who knows,
okay, yeah,
like
things we
maybe
can't talk about.
maybe they're still working on it. Like maybe it's still coming.
But they're just terrible
But
idea.
Yeah,
I
let's
just like
share all their secrets right now.
like the one I'm thinking of is just like I'm sure deco collectors would love that. Like I wouldn't care at all. Like I don't look at other people's bases anyway. Like so even my solution, like I would still never use it. I'm never going to like look at someone's base and look how they've decorated it. So all right, Clash, the official Clash accounts just cannot or won't stop leaking stuff. It's been ridiculous lately. They showed a Dragon Duke doing something crazy, some new ability in epic equipment. We can presume. There was another video last week that showed a new camp level. It showed scattershot levels. A couple weeks before, there was the aesthetic change they made to walls was shown, and then that was I don't even think I was ever in any of the builds that we got shown either. As creators to preview and record, like Itzy made a whole video about it saying like, hey, are we getting new walls?
Is it intentional or is this like the hype machine kind of trying to get us excited?
When you just stop caring enough just to let this stuff happen constantly, like at what point do you consider it intentional? I don't think they're out there saying like, hey, like let's secretly put this stuff in our videos to generate, views and get clicks on it and all. Like you'll get creator reactions for sure. It could be that, or is it just like they don't care enough to even bother trying to stop it?
I would like to think it's intentional and they're trying to kind of put Easter eggs in it because
Yeah,
Well,
based
Easter
on
eggs is
how
one thing. We've had Easter eggs for years, like little upgrade levels, but now it feels more than just that.
I feel like they have a process and they would have caught it. It can't be an accident.
yeah, like the whole change up from the sneak peeks that I specifically whined about last episode. I think everyone thinks it was done just so they get more clicks on the Clash On developer videos. So like, it's not out of the realm of possibility that they are like, hey, let's show new stuff on these videos that will get people tuning in to look and see if they can find them. It'll get people sharing and reacting and taking clips and talking about it. Like, that's not out of the realm of possibility. Occam's razor, like, hey, it's no one cares. Like, their communication has been a total mess. Like, I can't imagine what things are like in that office right now. Like, it's just the much more likely explanation is just no one cares, or they're so busy and overworked and stressed that things slip through. If you want to be generous with how you characterize it,
I think there's just so many things going on at the same time, and it's all like there's so many things to keep track of in the game, different aspects of it that
yeah,
you can't. There's not one person who's like only watching out for leaks accidentally.
yeah.
Like it happens, and yeah, it's it just the things that
I mean,
fall through the cracks.
like, is it a problem though?
No, I mean, I don't think it's a problem for us, the player base. I don't think it's a problem for them either, because it kind of helps us get curious and speculate if we care about it. And for them, I mean, the kind of creating hype for it. So who are we harming here?
If I were a video guy, I'd probably be a little more ticked off. Like, especially with how they deal with creators who accidentally show things, because it is. I don't know that I want to call it a double standard, because like it's their information to release or not, and they get to say, hey, like, here's what you can show, here's what you can't show. So, like, do as I say, not as I do kind of thing. And it's hard to say that's unfair. So I don't know. It's just it's got to be frustrating if you're a video guy. As a player, like, yeah, like, hey, I would love to know, like, hey, this is what's coming next. Like, okay, scattershot level. Right now, are scattershots supercharged? Like, I don't know, because I don't care about supercharges either. But like, the following defenses always get figured out through the supercharge level stuff, because it'll say like, hey, the supercharge is ending soon when you go to upgrade it. So people figure that out on their own every time there's an update. The camp level, if that's coming in the next update, or whether it's just some weird build they give to marketing people who make the video, like, I don't know, like, it could be, maybe it's a cool tease that would have been like something more important in a sneak peek down the road. Like, I do wish they would be more open about stuff that's coming later. Sneak peeks are nice for big stuff. Having a little bit of a roadmap is a fair request. I hear a lot of smart people say a lot.
Yeah, and even if you don't like, if you can't deliver on the roadmap, that at least saying, "Hey, we planned this, but we unfortunately couldn't," and then
Yeah,
it just people really don't like the unknown, just as a general thing. So
if you just start to establish that you're going to have open communication, people will be more forgiving. Like, yeah, there's going to be some
yeah,
bozos who come along and say like, hey, we were promised XYZ and now that's not happening. If you point back to, like, just say, hey, this is a roadmap we're always upfront about. These are roughly the kind of trajectory we want each town hall to have. We want to have, like, if they just came out and would say like, hey, we just got a hero, we'd like to do a hero a year with town halls, probably in the middle, camps, or we wait to see if that's needed or not. Just like, let people know the thought process and the planning. Clash is a long-term strategic planning building game. Like, knowing how things are going to shift in the next couple months is probably fair and plays into your long-term strategic planning of your base. All right, let's keep it cooking. Reddit has been terrible lately. Like, I always say Reddit's terrible, and I know, like, it hasn't really gotten to me until recently. It just, man, Reddit has been on a tear of being just extra salty lately.
But it's funny because like you would, I mean, you kind of expect Reddit to be salty, but then when you have these peaks of like, let's say, strong negativity, it makes you realize how good you had it before. Kind of like, oh, actually, Reddit wasn't so bad when there was no update or things to complain about.
People are always like, why don't you guys shut up all the repetitive negative posting? Like, some of it's important, you know, like, hey, without
Yeah, you need the feedback.
yeah, like without people on Reddit no, I'm not saying Reddit's responsible, because like people were mad about the gold pass stuff everywhere. I don't want to censor that, and you know, like people are mad. They need a place to vent. It's important for Supercell to see the volume of like complaints as well, as not just which is why I don't like doing mega threads for it.
And even if we do remove all the posts, then people are like, oh, no one's complaining about this. Let me be the first one, you know. So it's kind of we're screwed either way.
It worked as well, you know, like the boost got adjusted. Hey, Reddit has kind of been insufferable for a week. Was it worth it? The gold pass got updated and it became a lot better. So yeah, I don't know, you know, like,
I mean, feedback is, I mean, they always say that they want to keep it coming and all, so I think it's definitely good.
yeah.
But is there maybe not a better way of addressing it rather than having thousands of posts about the same thing?
I've always been able to just like say, hey, you know what? That's kind of what the internet is. Like, it's people who are just out enjoying the game. Like, there's so many people just having fun with who the last week have had Max Dukes with Max equipment, crushing CWL wars, and they're just out having fun, and they're not coming to Reddit. But when you have a strong negative emotion, yeah, you're more driven to like go start a discussion on it somewhere. But when you're having fun in the game, you're just going to continue having fun in the game. So
yeah,
there's always that bit of it.
There are some people who do like post appreciation posts and be like, oh, this is great, thanks a lot for the change.
Yeah.
And maybe they're doing it for the trolls, but I think it's just drowned out by the huge amount of posts about negativity.
Yeah, like the tide's definitely been changing on the gold pass, and now people are like, you see more people defending it, and like no one's calling for a boycott anymore. It was hilarious how fast that dropped off. Like, people started saying, let's boycott the gold pass, and then they're like, but this minion print skin is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Communication wise too, we've seen a lot more community manager posting on Reddit as well. That's been great. Seth has been out there the last couple of days dropping comments on stuff, explaining things. Fairy's there. The new guy who's running Clash of Clans official Reddit account, he's been posting a lot.
And yeah, about that increase in agreement, like it's been great for us as well, because it helped me figure out one of the bugs in our bot that we have that tracks them. So part of the difficulty is it's hard to like find problems without them posting up, but now that they're posted more, we fixed an issue. So shout out to the back end there.
Man, it was really fun. Like, we had a lot of fun joking about, like, there was all those calls for the gold pass, and then I posted that giveaway. Me, Cart, and Vibe all donated 5 gold passes and we gave away 15 on the sub, and it was like 4,000 entries, 100% positive about the gold pass. Like, so you know, it's
absolute mad.
Yeah, it just goes to show you, like, hey, most people aren't salty jerks. You know, like, but of course everyone wants free stuff, but it was a nice reminder that, like, hey, the stuff that gets upvoted, it is, you know, it's not necessarily representative of the majority. All right. Random little thing, like, yeah, we can skip through the bugs and get into questions, but I did want to mention there was a stealth change to esports mode. So the
stealth change.
Yeah, they forgot to put it in the notes apparently.
Forgot or intentionally left it out, maybe.
Forgot. So the offensive nerf to heroes was 10%. Now it is 20%. And so, like, I started our guy C-Man, who played for Milsim last year. He forwarded me a text, not a tweet, that's saying, like, hey, like, what's the deal with this? And it had a picture of ninjas, a Clash Ninja poster from like January that showed all the esports balancing, and then and it was a screenshot of like the current Legends esports modifier in game that was different. So like I was like, okay, I remember seeing talks about changing that, but like, did it ever make it into the live game? Like, and I was searching through our like patch notes and going through all the NDA chats, and I'm like, oh man, did Ninja screw up? So I started sending Ninja messages, and he's like, yeah, I don't know what's going on either, and we figured it out, and like, yeah, no, they just changed the game and forgot to mention it to anyone. So, all the people who play in esports mode, if you notice, they got harder. That's why. It's because your heroes are nerfed more now.
I'm wondering, like, is it just that there's not that many people that play esports mode that this just went unnoticed, or is it that?
I mean, like people,
You know,
people noticed it. You know, like, maybe people noticed
but
it
there wasn't
immediately.
like a
I don't.
very loud public outcry about it. I feel
Yeah,
like.
I wouldn't have noticed it if it wasn't for C-Man forwarding me this tweet. But you know, we ended up. I was talking to Ninja about it. We brought it up in Slack, and the Cock Esports account ended up tweeting it out. That's like, oh hey, by the way, this changed. We
What'd
forgot
you
to
just
mention
say?
it. Yeah, and how do you guys say? Just saying COC is such a mouthful.
Dude. Oh, you're funny.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I'm
I'm
not.
just immature, I guess.
Yes,
Clash of Clans.
very. Dude, I'm just waiting
Well,
I'm giving
until
Hawkeye a stroke
and
over there.
yeah, like next year when we do season 6, episode 7. I know you're gonna just explode.
Oh my god, yeah.
So yeah, we got a little over a year for that. So set your calendars for probably May 2027. I wish you go really slow and do it on June 7th.
Oh, 6-7 day, yeah. It's a holiday.
Yeah. Like we could line that up pretty well, but that would be like one episode a month for the first half of the year, unless we just extend season 5 to April for no reason, because seasons don't mean anything. But all right, let's get into questions and go from there. I saw a ton about stuff that I'm just dying to talk about.
Do you want to get the first one started, Vic? Or because there's a lot of them that I feel like. For the giveaway, actually, can we claim it tomorrow if we win? I'm pretty sure yes, right?
Yeah. It's a scenery. It'll be the winners are. It's gonna announce the winner in 25 minutes, probably when we're done recording. I just want to make sure it stretches all the way out. But yeah, like I'm just gonna send you a message on Discord. It's gonna have a link. You're gonna be able to claim it until the 31st. So plenty of time.
Awesome. I don't know if you want to answer the questions about, is Supercell going to give us things? We don't know.
Yeah.
Are we going to get more ways to get ores? Hopefully.
Yeah, man, I hope so.
Champ CWL is very easy. Are we going to get modifiers in Champion Leagues? I feel like we've had this question before.
Yeah.
But
every time it comes up, the devs are like, they're not like, oh yeah, we definitely want to do it, or hell no, we don't want to do it. It's kind of the vibe I get is like it's on the table, but I don't know one way or the other whether or not it's going to happen. So who knows? Like this, we're talking about, hey, it's important to get your feedback in. Like go tweet them, post on Reddit, if it's something you want, like go ask for it, and continue to ask for it until they do something.
Exactly. That was I had these recurring posts or demands that I was just doing day one of asking for this, and just kept doing it every day.
One thing people need to realize more is they actively look at the subreddit, and if you post something and has meaning behind it and genuine, sincere intent, they're gonna read it with the same intent. It's a really good way of getting your message out there.
Yeah. So be patient, keep up the good fight, and yeah, you'll get your changes. Are we ever going to be able to use heroes while upgrading in friendly challenges?
The last I've ever seen anyone comment on it was Darian, and this was like this is well before we ever even had like the Unlimited Heroes event in game. And the explanation from years and years ago was like they don't want to do that because it would just like the if you give a mouse a cookie kind of problem. Like because it's like if you give them this in friendly challenges, they're gonna want it in all wars. But that's changed. So I don't know, like at some point, man, like you would think, because it is the biggest pain point in Clash, in my opinion. Maybe Ore is replacing it, but yeah, like Ore was given to us under the impression that it was gonna stop the reliance on hero books and maybe open that up as a possibility. So it hasn't really worked out. Maybe one day. I'm not holding my breath.
When will Dragon Skill come just alone?
I
Do
don't,
we know?
I don't ever pay attention to the skin release date. Some point, I assume. I think I have a full set of the skins from this month to give away too. We'll do that on the subreddit though.
Well,
Perfect.
okay.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
right? Like Spencer, did we get that? Did we get the
Get what?
skins for this month?
I
Well,
didn't.
Well, did you do the test war?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. I gotta go look, dude. I lose track of
Yeah, I just have to
what we
check.
get. I got so much to give away this month, man. Like, what a burden, I know.
Are there any discussions of a potion like the hero potion and true potion for Mighty Morsel for max equipment? I think it would kind of ruin the point of the Mighty Morsel, to be honest.
The last I saw anyone bring this up, I want to say like, yeah, that was the answer. Is like, no, we'd rather have that be like the morsel style thing.
When will Duke most likely be nerfed? I'd say in 3 weeks, just randomly.
Yeah, I don't know, like we got it's only been out a week. Like everyone's through the perma boost. Like maybe they'll start looking at win rates, use rates now that not everyone has a max Duke and max equipment, and hopefully that's going to color their data on how long they have to nerf it. Because in another 2 months, everyone is going to have it max again and max equipments, and yeah. So I don't know. Like it might not be like an emergency nerf situation, and it could come tomorrow. It could come never. I don't know.
Yeah. Knowing the types of metas we're having nowadays, are there some measures that can be implemented to prevent or reduce that, especially in higher leagues? I think mostly it would be kind of like Legend League, but would they ever implement that in CWL and stuff? That's the question. Other than those measures, do you see any other options?
I don't think it's a bug. I think it's a feature. Like the updates that we've
It's
seen,
meant to be easy.
the balance changes we've seen, like this is the type of play style that they are specifically trying to allow. It's probably the play style that the majority of players enjoy. They enjoy tripling. They don't enjoy having to meticulously plan. Like I said earlier, dude, I think that ship has sailed, man. Like you can embrace the spam. Find a better way to like feel elite, and start exploring esports tournaments, get into legends, you do what you have to do. But like normal wars, I think this is this is the way it's going to be for a while.
Yeah. Where did Mass Furnace go? What happened
Shock's
to that?
channel wasn't he just doing? It wasn't like the Shock put out a video a little bit ago that was like, "Hey, Mass Furnace still works with the Duke" or something, right?
Yeah.
Like I could be dreaming that too. Like,
No, it sounds about right.
if Furnace ever gets a level, I'm sure it'll be straight back. Like the day I see Mass Furnace coming is like I'm gonna like bookmark in my calendar, like go watch Shock's video on the day of that release.
Is there any kind of plan for an ore mine for the builder base, kind of like the gem mine, basically?
Nah, not that I know of.
Would it be nice for the ore economy? Definitely.
Yeah,
I think.
free ore, would that be nice?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll take free ore in any way you want to give it to me. Like
Yeah.
I don't think ore through the builder base is a good idea, especially with how stagnant and dead the builder base likely is. So, but yeah, free ore in some form or another, I would do it. I would hate to have to attack in builder base to get ore. Like I don't like the way builder base is linked to the home village. It's like a lifeline to keep it relevant.
But maybe that's a great idea, actually. Like make them forced to attack in builder base. Get it? That's how they keep
I
it
mean,
relevant.
I wish it was more connected, but that's a discussion for another episode, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe we
Yeah.
could do like a fixing builder based episode. We
Well,
each
yeah.
pitch our ideas.
I'm sure Asher has a lot of
Terrible
ideas.
ideas. Rick, you have lots of fans in the chat. They love your voice. Is Congressman Rick officially cool again?
Like, was I not cool for a while?
Apparently. And please drink water. Your voice is so hard.
I am getting sick, dude. I'm sorry. I know I'm getting like probably cracky and
Honestly, you have a great podcast.
I'm getting the vocal
so,
fry,
yeah.
whatever that people call it. Like, I don't know, but yeah, it's because I'm getting sick. Sorry.
Oh, good. Is the pet helper coming in the game?
The what?
The pet helper, like having a helper just for pets, feed them up.
Okay, how would that help pets? I don't understand.
It's like once a day you could boost your pet or something, like because
Yeah.
the lab researcher only works in the lab, and so
Yeah.
like it would be.
Oh,
But
for upgrades,
it
I
feels too
see.
useless to do that.
There's a lot of times where just like you don't have a pet cooking. Like, I mean, there's a lot of times I don't have a lab guy going either. So, you know, I don't know. Like, maybe it would be.
Oh, you could do like a a mighty helper that only helps pets and heroes upgrade, but then.
Do you think like if you could, if they let the lab helper assign, if you could assign it to a pet, do you think that would be good? You choose lab or pet for that day.
Yeah, it might be nice if you're trying to finish.
And they should just merge pet house upgrades to the lab anyway.
As long as you like either adjust the time significantly, or like let me do them simultaneous or whatever, then yeah, sure.
What do you have to say about the number of attacks in Legend compared to Electro 33? Going from 3.4 attacks per day to 8. I think it's manageable.
He says suddenly you need to do 8 hits. Like, I mean, that's the way Legends has been for almost forever at this point. I'm fine with 8 a day. Like, if you can't do 8 a day, like Legends probably isn't for you.
You're not meant to be there, yeah.
But it's also disappointing too, because like the difference in difficulty between Electro 33 and Legends is actually kind of stark. So if you are not engaged enough with your attacks in Electro 33 because it's too easy, you want to move up to Legends. I understand 8 a day is a lot.
I think it's just in comparison to Electro 33 that it's a lot.
Yeah, like it makes sense to like get the gold pass so you can get the clan castle reduction time, and it takes me 20 minutes to knock out my Legends hits right now because attacks are fast. I can always request. I have an active clan that donates immediately. Legends takes me 20 minutes a day. You know, it's like it's not really a big deal.
Fair enough. Is the thrower spam the first time, or pre-nerf, is it the first time we had something that can be called a one-tile spam? I think so, but maybe I just don't remember any time we had a...
For a real troop that was not an event troop, maybe.
Yeah.
Because there's been a lot of event troops where you do that. Like El Primo was that way. Lavaloons were basically that way. A true one-tile spam throughout all the years. Like the Town Hall 11 release came with level 3 witches, and that was basically
that was one time.
Yeah, that you could just drop all your witches and rush brand new. Like that got nerfed pretty quick. That was a long time ago. But yeah, if it's not the first true one-tile one, it's definitely the first one in a long time.
Is the discount on the gold pass only one time when you come back from playing a while? I'm not sure, actually.
I see people on Reddit reference that like if you don't buy one for 6 months, then you get another discounted
cycle.
one. So I want to say it's every 6 months, but you know, don't quote me on it.
Yeah. Is there any way to know what themes are coming in upcoming months going to be about?
Last year,
not officially.
Last year they did share with some creators like the whole year of themes, and it did kind of shift and change a little bit. I have not seen it for this year. You should ask about that. But yeah, like I know, like last year I could see like the whole year roughly planned out.
But we can't share that, so.
No, that would be me satisfying my curiosity, not answering anyone's questions.
Thank you, Rick, for that. We appreciate it. Do you think Clan Capital is getting a rework anytime soon?
No. Like
Probably not.
the new general manager did an AMA when she first, starting Clash back in like September, and said, "Hey, like builder base clan capital not a priority." So I don't see that changing anytime soon. Like they're really focusing on like almost every update. Like I hear the phrase core loop, which is like build your base, attack, get resources, go attack more. Like so if it's not home village core loop stuff, I really don't know when they're gonna work it in. Like man, like just go look at the capital map too, and like scroll down, and you can see like, man, how optimistic were they putting in room
Yeah.
for like 12 more districts? Like, just like, ah, man, just the optimism of that makes me smile. And just of course, like we did get two additional districts, right? This is
Yeah.
Goblin Mines and the Skeleton, whatever, were additions
Mm.
later.
Skeleton
But it
Park.
just stopped after that. Just
Yeah, man,
died
just
out.
like his man, like they really thought they were like this was gonna go on and on and on. Yeah, we're running late, so let's kind of skip through and find.
I mean, are there all kind of more collaborations coming with other podcasts? When is C-Note coming on as a guest?
Was for collaborations on the podcast? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, reach out to us, right? If you have any
Yeah.
ideas for collaborations.
Yeah, like I would like to do. It was a couple years ago now where we did like the podcast swap, and that was really fun.
Yeah.
I would like to do something like that again. Like I originally said, like, I don't want to do the same thing again, but I haven't had any better ideas either. But yeah, something like that. You said collaboration, and my brain turned off because I was thinking about like the GeoGuessr thing that we didn't talk about.
Yeah, there was a question
like,
about GeoGuessr for Duke.
They surprise dropped a GeoGuessr collaboration on us like the other day, which is fun. I haven't played GeoGuessr in forever because they changed it to where like you had to have an account and like pay to play. I stopped playing immediately. But like I used to play GeoGuessr a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was really cool, and they didn't tell anyone about that in the creators. Like they didn't tell anyone. So I don't know if that was like to stop it from leaking, or maybe they forgot. Both are likely. But yeah, like if you haven't done it, I don't know if it's probably still active. I'll put a link in the show notes. But like, go do it. You can get, if you do it enough, you get 5 chests. But it was fun. It's all like dragon themed. So they put you on. I'm not going to explain GeoGuessr if you haven't played it, but like everywhere you get dropped in the world, like you look around, there's like a dragon somewhere. So it's a really cool idea, like banger idea.
Yeah, good stuff. All right, then shoutouts, I guess. Spencer unfortunately had to dip, but I'd like to shout out all the live audience members. Thank you for listening. It's always a pleasure. And yeah, that's about it. Rick.
Scotty, the Clash of Clans podcast is always really cool, and they give us a lot of compliments, and I feel like I fail to pay him back. But yeah, I'd like, man, Scotty, if you're out there, I'm sure you'll listen eventually. But yeah, love the show. Thanks for helping promote RTC or RTS, whichever. And
RTS. What? Did we change the name?
no. This is on the last episode. There was his guest Chewy said RTS on accident.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So
okay.
But yeah. And then also like I realized after we recorded the last week, we shouted out like I went through all the other podcasts, and like we neglected to mention Tramples. So, even though he was the guest, so I felt like a jerk a little bit there. But yeah, Inside Clash with Trample Damage. Yeah, Inside Clash with Trample is another awesome podcast. He needs to make more of them, but I know he's been busy in real life, so we forgive him. And then thanks to C-Man and for sharing that tweet, and whoever actually identified it. Cool, like you're like whoever made that tweet originally. I should look at their name, but they brought up an issue, and then hey, within 24 hours it was addressed, because someone tweeted it out and got
the unsung heroes.
Yeah, got people talking about it. So like, hey, like communicate. Clash is paying attention and listen, and like other creators were asking about it. And I'm not saying like I'm not saying I fixed it or whatever, but because a lot of people ended
But
up
we,
asking about it. But yeah, like
yeah,
throw your ideas out there. Like someone will see them, and yeah, things do get fixed.
absolutely.
Yeah. C-Note's here. Yeah, go listen. Yeah, C-Note has actually been putting out episodes, dude. Like I feel like a jerk too. Yeah, C-Note of the Clash Tours podcast. Like I called him out and I was like, he hasn't put out an episode in forever and he owes us one. And then in between when we stopped recording and when I published it later that day, he published an episode making me wrong in retrospect. So good one,
Definitely not
C-Note.
on purpose, right?
Yeah.
No. All good
Yeah.
podcasts, honestly.
All right. That's gonna do it. Thanks again, everyone. We're gonna be back in 2 weeks. Should we have a guest? I don't know. I'll reach out to
Maybe.
someone. I'll figure it out. Like, but anyway, that's gonna do it. Take it easy. Clash on. Go enjoy the Duke. Have some fun. And if you hate stuff, maybe keep it yourself on Reddit for a few days, just for my own sanity.
For Ping Vic especially.
Did the giveaway fire off?
I didn't see it fire off, but
Did it?
maybe it's
Yeah, we might as well
I
hang
think-
out for a minute until the
Oh no,
giveaway
it ends at 40 seconds. Yeah, 30.
in 40 seconds. Okay, hey, let's
30 seconds. we can talk
yeah.
about
So
stuff.
whoever you lucky 5 are, if you're still here,
And there's only
then-
31 entries. Like people
Yeah.
don't sign up to this.
there's another link. Get in there quick.
Hurry up.
So yeah, I'm gonna send you a DM. I gotta go switch computers and go get all these links. But yeah, I'll send you a link for the Egypt scenery here in the next 10-15 minutes after this is over.
And giveaway is
All right.
over.
Curiosity,
Congratulations.
Jummo, Sarthak, Arceus, and Storm. Hey, Storm, congrats.
Hey,
I'm
let's
assuming,
go.
I'm assuming that's the Storm we know.
Yes, I'm pretty sure it is.
All right.
It is.
So that's going to do it. We're going to turn off the recording. I'm going to DM all you guys. I mean, I wish I could pin stuff in stage chats.
They don't support pins in stage chats, do they?
No, they don't. So I'm going to have to scroll up and find this later. But
Oof. Oh,
that's
yeah,
gonna
I
do
can
it.
send you the link.
Yeah, thank you guys for listening and through all my rambling. And we'll see you in a couple weeks.
Bye, everyone.